What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. So we're starting off the video in the Jeep because we got tree service guys out there. They're cutting stuff down, getting it away from their power lines. We got Thomas in here.
Acting like a fool.
Acting a fool, but you know, he's just being Thomas. So today our main focus is to wet sand the whole entire Hellcat. We're gonna try to wet sand the entire thing, but we're mainly gonna try to get as much as we can. And then later this afternoon, we're gonna build some more of the shop, frame out the other garage door, and we're just gonna keep on moving.
Thomas, do you like the Jeep?
Thomas, you wanna drive? I think he wants to drive. We'll let you drive. Here you go, buddy.
But give him to switch, let it switch gears.
Switch gears, buddy.
Look at that, already.
Oh, he's a natural.
Natural. So let's hop on it.
Let's go. Alright, so I just got this whole entire side prepped for wet sanding. Went ahead and removed this gas cap. Really easy, just clips right out. Also taped up this trim piece right here because it removes with the glass and it's glued in there. So we're just going to tape it up. That way we can sand around it without damaging that trim. Also pop this trim out here, this seal, which is on rivets. Kind of sucks, but we're going to have to rivet it back on. No problem, we can take care of that. Also, this last piece of trim here, which is on 3M, very simple and easy to do. We removed that. Now we're ready to go ahead and start wet sanding. Alright, so now that I sanded the lower part of this door, it's time to move on to the upper section. I do have to figure out how to remove this door handle, which it has the keyless entry or the button on top. So it should be pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure it out. Finally pop that handle out. Real simple, one screw on the side, pops right out, unclip the wire. And we are good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the rest of this door. All right, so this door is completely sanded. Now, while I was sanding that, he was working on this bumper here. He's pretty much fixing up all the little light scratches, as you can see right here. The primer, yeah, the primer didn't fully fill it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go over it with a very thin coat and then sand it out. Same with this quarter panel here. If there was any light scratches, we took care of that. So that's completely done right there, that primer area, 100% done. Now we're working on this rear bumper, and I'm gonna continue moving my way back. I'm gonna probably start with this pillar here and move my way back onto this quarter panel. you look at this? It's raining, guys, but no problem. We got the perfect solution for that. We're gonna go under that cover right there, the shop build, the halfway complete shop build. We're gonna take all of our sanding supplies over there and we're gonna continue working, man. I told you it ain't gonna stop us. Woo-wee. Yeah, good thing we got this halfway built garage to cover us and let us continue working. Maybe a little bit loud, but we're gonna spray some insulation there also, so it's gonna quiet it down, dampen it a little bit. So that's just the start right here, and it's plenty for us for right now. We're gonna continue working. All right, so actually the rain just stopped, so he's gonna go ahead and crank that sucker back up, take it back to the garage, and we're gonna continue over there. If it does start raining again, which the forecast calls for it, we're just gonna come back under here. We're gonna continue sanding. But the main reason why we wanna get to the garage is because we wanna take apart this door right here so we could completely sand it. And that's gonna be almost pretty much it for the whole sanding, other than the new fenders and the bumper, which we're probably just gonna scuff it, which that goes by really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and park it over there and we're gonna continue. Gerald.
I was sliding, man.
Or mud bogging. One of the two. Mud bogging or drifting.
Got it a little muddy.
2 in 1, hey.
Yup.
We ought to drift this sucker, but not yet because we got to wet sand the whole body. We don't need any dirt, grime. We're actually going to have to wash it down slightly again with the water hose, but yep, let's go ahead and take apart this door right here.
All the trim.
All the trim, same thing we did on that side.
Yep.
Go ahead and take care of it.
Alright guys, so we just taped up all these little trim pieces for the passenger door. We want to go ahead and tape up at least one door so we'll know, so we don't go around wasting time figuring out which is which. So we're going to go ahead and label it, and that should be it. So now that we got all the trim off that door and around it, so that's ready to sand. So we're gonna jump on this trunk lid right here and take off this little plastic spoiler right here. It looks like it's just on 210s. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew them both and see what happens.
Well, there's also the camera in there, so I wonder how that's gonna work.
So that actually was pretty difficult. There's 210s and then there's 2 big clips, one right here, one right here. And you have to really force it to pop it up. And also those 3 big patches of double-sided tape right here. I just went under there and just scraped it off.
Now we could actually sand that whole entire trunk lid right there.
Yep, take all this stuff off. So whenever we do paint it, everything looks really nice and
better than OEM. So now we're gonna continue sanding, hopefully finish it all up. So let's go ahead and get at it. Alright, so the car is finally completely wet sanded, other than the fenders, which we are going to scuff those, and the front bumper, which is going to be simply scuffed, and then we got to paint the jambs of the fenders. and then pretty much slap them on the car, and then the whole exterior of the car will be ready to spray. So that's gonna be pretty much it for today. We'll catch you guys right in the morning and continue working. We'll catch you then.
All right, so it is the next day here, but before we get started on this car, we're gonna run to the store, grab some paint, because today we're gonna have to paint the inside of this trunk lid. As you can see, the quarter panel mainly over here that we changed, and then the jams on the fenders, so we can go ahead and put them on the car.
All right, so we just got out of O'Reilly's, got our pint of paint, black paint for the jams, and we got some mixing sticks, and we're ready to go. We'll see you back at the house.
All right, so we're back at the house here. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the inside of this trunk right here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the lid, the bumper, and start sanding everything on the inside. All right, so I got my 400. He's gonna be sanding with the 600. We're gonna go ahead and sand the whole entire area inside the trunk lid right here because we are gonna be painting it. I want everything to match. So we're gonna go ahead and just finish sanding everything. I'm gonna finish sanding the primer, and then we're gonna throw the paint, and it should look really good in here.
Alright guys, to speed this whole process up, we actually got some of this Scuff It Paint Prep Gel, which is supposed to make this a lot faster and easier to sand in tight corners and edges like we have here on this jam. So we're gonna go ahead and use this and finish up sanding. Not a good time to be wearing the flops, but I know you guys missed them, but it's all right. We got that all scuffed down right there. We're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna actually move on to the fenders and go ahead and sand the jams. Let's go pull them out here and take care of that.
So now everything is dry. We're gonna go ahead and wrap the car up with this automotive wrap. We pulled the car back a little bit so we can throw the tent over it, wrap it up, and paint it inside so overspray doesn't go everywhere. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the tent and slide it over here so it doesn't shoot overspray everywhere. We got it pretty much all taped up, so we're ready to spray, honestly. Put the tent on it, wax and grease remove it, and then we'll spray it in.
All right, so we got the tent just to cover, just to kind of prevent overspray. This is gonna do it. I don't know if we'll cap one end off, maybe not.
No, there's no need to. I'm gonna spray it at low pressure. This is nothing really fancy.
Exactly.
Just gonna paint it in black.
Paint the jams, paint that there.
Should be good to
And
go.
that's gonna be it, man. And then the rest is just gonna be exterior paint. It's gonna be awesome.
We got it all prepped. Now we're ready to go. Alright, so we just threw 2 coats of base on there. Looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and mix my clear while that's drying, and then we're gonna throw some clear coat. So guys, check this out. It turned out great. The paint went down absolutely flawlessly. The inside of the trunk looks really good. We gave it about an hour to dry, so we're gonna go ahead and untape it, and that's gonna be a wrap for today, guys.
Alrighty guys, so we got a lot done today. We knocked out all the painting on the jam, so the next step is probably gonna be paintworks, right? Paintworks on that exterior of the body?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So this next step is gonna be very exciting, guys, so be sure to stay tuned. Turn on your post notifications, guys, so you don't miss out on anything. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Goon Squad, where you can get the inside scoop before YouTube. If you haven't, be sure to check out goonsquad.com, copy some merch, and support your boys. If you want to support us, all the links are down below, and the help is much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.